Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute potpourri of brand news, branding focus, industry conversation, all in the mix aimed at promoting the brand idea. My name is Dele Agadumo.
It's insightful, it's exciting, it's enriching. It's Marketing Edge on TV, a half-hour TV show on the business of brand management and the management of brand business. Marketing Edge on TV is a potpourri of juicy and exclusive industry news on brands, advertising, media, PR, brand and focus, industry conversation, and the entire gamut of integrated marketing communications business. It's a business show with glamour and grandeur. We serve you hot and sizzling with all ingredients in the mix. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
You're welcome to Brand News. Pepsi has taken the soda war to a new dimension. The global beverage giant has concocted Coca-Cola in a subtle slight of its competitor, Coca-Cola Company. The drink is a combination of cocoa and Pepsi with a hint of marshmallow, the company cheerfully notes. The soda maker says the drink was inspired by a year marked by stay-at-home orders. There is nothing more classic than hot cocoa on a winter day, but this year has been anything but typical, says Todd Kaplan, VP of Marketing at Pepsi. Pepsi aims to create a flurry of interest for the new beverage by saying it will roll out a batch of the new flavor if its Twitter post reaches 2,021 retweets as a way to herald the start of the new year. The post, which pictures the drink over ice, currently has retweets numbering in the low hundreds, but that is climbing. Amstel Malta, leading non-alcoholic malt drink, has announced a 12-day Amstel holiday package gift to be given to 2 lucky winners every day. The malt drink brand says it's rewarding its customers due to the challenges that have been bedeviling the year 2020. This was made known via a tweet on its handle. The holidays are here and we want to spread some good cheer because we know what a year 2020 has been. Here are 2 easy steps to stand a chance to win an Amstel holiday package. Follow us both on our social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter. Repost this video on your story using Amstel holiday package and tell us the best gift you've received this season, and that's it. According to the statement, 2 winners will be randomly selected every day for 12 days. You get a care package. Everyone gets a care package. Terms and conditions apply. A short video of the Amstel holiday package was uploaded on its Twitter and Instagram pages, and in the gift packs are branded t-shirts, Amstel Malta, key holders and hand sanitizers, among others. The federal government has granted Airtel Nigeria, one of the leading telecommunications service providers, a verification and enrollment license to register citizens in the ongoing National Identification Number (NIN) program. The approval was contained in a notice issued by the National Identity Management Commission (NIMC). With this approval, Nigerians can now complete their NIN registration process at any accredited Airtel outlet nationwide. The Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Airtel Nigeria, Mr. Segun Ogunsoya, commended the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Pantami, for expanding the registration footprints and for taking definitive steps to smoothing the NIN process as well as ease the burden on Nigerians. And that has been Brand News on Marketing Edge on TV. Coming up next is Brand in Focus.
While the city slept, we installed a board in the middle of a park with something special hidden inside. We wondered if people would notice. They didn't, so we invited Nigerians to add their polls to the scene whichever way they chose to. Some literally added their own polls. Some sang, others rapped, and even recited poetry. As they added their polls, the board came alive. Hidden figures broke free from obscurity, inspired by the crowd expressing themselves.
You know you can't do anything.
Because why blend in when you can stand out? NTN polls. Do you? Dial star 406 hash to join.
Juice up the season with Chivita.
You're welcome to Branding Focus on Marketing Edge on TV. The year 2020 has been an unforgettable year for the global economy as many economists grapple with COVID-19 induced recession. The global health pandemic has triggered this economic crisis and has induced unique challenges to the creative industry, which previous recessions did not prepare it for. Creative professionals are severely limited in their options as they have been handicapped plying their trade with glamour. For the industry as a whole, the effect is more severe considering the fact that their businesses are tied to the businesses of the brands. In a recession, brands usually halt or reduce their advertising expenditures, thereby compelling creative agencies to come up with innovative ways of delivering their value offerings at reduced costs. Not only that, the downturn in the national economy has in itself impacted gravely on the fortunes of advertisers who have been grappling with the rising incidence of unsold inventories due to consumers' low purchasing power. While some advertisers are battling consumer resistance in the marketplace, some have closed shops, even as some others are at the verge of doing so because of low capacity utilization. All of these are major challenges that have compelled advertisers to result in ad spend cutbacks, forcing a downturn in the fortunes of creative advertising business. Millward Brown, a global research agency, recently in a paper titled Marketing During Recession, Survival Tactics, said the best way brands usually leverage media spend during a recession is to put it behind high-quality creative and effectively make creatives work harder. During this period, marketing is expected to have 5 times as much impact on profit as this budget allocation across a variety of categories, brands, and channels, but the reverse is the case for now. For practitioners in the Nigerian integrated marketing communications industry, the situation poses a lot of challenge to ad spends, agency-client relationship, and the outlook of business in the creative industry. Commenting on the development, Mr. Bolaji Okusaga, managing consultant, Precise Communications, affirmed that the present economic recession has created a new debacle between the client companies and their consultant agency handlers, explaining that only a few business models can restore hope and normalcy to the industry. Truth be told, the current economic recession has taken a greater toll on all businesses across industries. While entrepreneurs in other sectors are promptly adapting and adjusting to the current realities, the creative professionals appear to be juggling their survival options. Nonetheless, what is certain and for which everyone is in accord with is that it is a new dawn altogether and the paradigm has truly shifted. And that was Branding Focus on Marketing Edge on TV. Coming up next is Industry Conversation.
Juice up the season with Chivita.
It's insightful, it's exciting, it's enriching. It's Marketing Edge on TV, a half-hour TV show on the business of brand management and the management of brand business. Marketing Edge on TV is a potpourri of juicy and exclusive industry news on brands, advertising, media, PR, brand and focus, industry conversation, and the entire gamut of integrated marketing communications business. It's a business show with glamour and grandeur. We serve you hot and sizzling with all ingredients in the mix. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
How would you assess the palliatives given by the Lagos State Advertising Signage Agency because of the COVID-19? Was it favorable to all of the members of the association or to advertisers generally?
No. Well, you see, as Africans, when somebody does a favor, you say thank you and then ask for more. That we have done. We have appreciated LASA for what they did, because again, if they didn't do, what can we do? So we appreciated them for what they did, but we are also begging them to do more, because indeed some of the old debts, like I said, are debts that are carry over from vacant site regime, and we seriously do not see how those debts can be repaid. We seriously do not see how they can be repaid, and so we are engaging them and we are talking. The present LASA MD seems to be listening, but until those things are done, they are not done.
Now, talking about the Nigerian out-of-home advertising industry, how are they adjusting to the new normal?
Well, like you said, everywhere we hear about it, but Nigerians are very mobile, and that is our strength. Much as we are struggling to abide and learn how to manage, because again, a lot of things are now done virtually and co. But you and I, we would have noticed that there are still some things that you must do outside. And that is why, even as we are respecting all the protocols, a lot of people are outside. That is our strength. So while welcoming the new normal way of doing business, we feel that our traditional way of relating will still be there for a long while. Our members are adjusting to, because again, we cannot run away from the fact that this thing has done a lot, made some changes in the way we do a lot of things. And so our members are also adapting to that. And we are talking to them, we are having talks, we are having seminars to refocus us. But like I said, the Nigerian in us makes us to go outside, and that is our strength. Our platforms are outside for everybody to see all the time.
And the operators in the OOH sector, how are they responding to COVID-19's impact?
Well, again, I have alluded to that when I said business has not been too good this year. And it's a chain reaction. One of our strengths is that we say our teams are outside. And so when there was this lockdown, of course, we didn't have anything to sell as it were. And so clients had to cancel. So we are just recovering from that. And that is why I said to our members and myself that all of us should try and manage, watch our investments this year. We should not be too ambitious and see year 2020 go. By the time year 2020 has gone, then things again will begin to have some fresh air, and we go back to how we used to do our things. And of course, new investments will come, but then we are then short of patronage. So that is where we are. So all of us are being careful about how we work. We are conserving, and that is again from the lessons we have learned in our various trainings, that this year we should be careful.
It's still industry conversation on Marketing Edge on TV, and our guest is still Emmanuel Achufo, the president of Outdoor Advertisers Association of Nigeria, OAN. We're in the digital age, and you just talked about, people, businesses going mobile now, how far would you say digitalization has impacted on your business?
Yeah, we have had some adjustments. Again, nobody can say that the digital age has not come, and it has also come with its own challenges. And our members are watching the trends, and like I said, we're also being trained. You know, it's only somebody that does not have the visual capacity that they will say something is going and will still be there. So we are aware of the challenges of what the digital age has brought. And of course, even before the emphasis on digital age, some of our members have gone ahead to have some of those digital platforms that offer what some of these new normal kind of business is offering. But again, like I said, the digital age has come with its own challenges, but the sky or whatever, the space is wide enough to accommodate all of us. And I think that this age calls for complementary relationship. Nobody can then go it alone. We have to complement each other. Our strengths are still there. What the digital platforms also offer, they have their own strengths, and we can only complement each other for our clients' benefit.
How do you think stakeholders in the Nigerian advertising and marketing ecosystem, how are they uniting together to tackle the several industry issues right now?
Okay, so the industry debt is a major challenge.
The 120 debts.
It's even more than 120 now. The industry debt is a major issue. And luckily for us, we now have sectorial heads that believe that we should confront some of these things. And the sectorial heads are meeting. And I can tell you that added to the fact that the sectorial heads are meeting, the new APCON registrar is also taking on the issue of the debts very seriously. Only a few days ago, he wrote to all the sectorial heads to talk about a standard operating procedure for the industry. And that takes care of the issue of debts and when the issue of contracts. So we are presenting our case. Indeed, no one was going to go it alone. We will recall that sometime in February we launched our own SOP, but again for COVID. And for providence sake, between that time and now, we now have like I said, the new registrar who feels that instead of O1 developing their own SOP alone, the industry should develop. And we believe that if the industry develops their own SOP, we can then all sit on the table and then say to ourselves, what is the issue of these debts? And we meet ourselves in such a way that all of us will remain in business. The present debt issue is not sustainable anymore. It's not, if we must continue to give the kind of service that our clients want, we cannot continue with this present debt regime that we have.
As a media owner, what would you say are the challenges of the media of advertising?
We have also talked about regulators because they also come with their challenges in different shapes and forms. Of course, infrastructure is there. You see, some of our digital LEDs that are outside there, they are powered by a generator. So again, we have infrastructure. We have the issue of security. Our members are also, we are part of the country, and so the insecurity that other members of the society face, we face. And so you see some of our members, when we go to work on our sites, we are harassed, some are kidnapped and all those things. So we also have those challenges. Then we also have funding challenge. That is critical. As of today, we still cannot access loan using our own assets. Some of our billboards are costlier than a lot of houses put together. So what we have done is that we are talking to the CBN to see how they can access our billboards and then take them as collateral so that we can access loan using our billboards. So funding is still a challenge. When you add up all this, you then see that we are still faced with a lot of challenges. But like I said again, we continue to engage the various stakeholders that pose these challenges to us, and we are moving forward gradually.
Now, talking about events now, the Outdoor Advertising Association of Nigeria is this body of practitioners, and you're putting together an event right now. That's the Night of Legends. What informed this decision? What is it about?
We've been around since 1928, and for us to stay to close to 100 years, we have actually weathered the storm. And some gentlemen started this. They have also handed over to some other gentlemen, and the pattern has been going from one leader to the other. In the past, we've been having the industry awards that recognizes other partners in the business. And so we felt that, given the situation of the country, that we need to also recognize our past heroes. Some are alive, some are gone. That we need to recognize them, because if we don't do that, if we don't also recognize our heroes, we will not be having the examples that we need even within the industry to strive higher. And so this is the first edition, and we hope that we continue to recognize our heroes as they come.
So the Night of Legends is not restricted to those in the marketing and advertising alone? Do you have other stakeholders who are going to be recognized?
No. This one is for our members only. Yes, I said our poster award is for outsiders. Well, in the marketing communication, but this Night of Legends, we want to celebrate our own. But we're also inviting our friends to join us as we celebrate our own.
How would you assess your tenure as the president of OAN?
Am I really in a good position to assess myself?
Well, you can assess yourself. Maybe someone else will say, okay, yeah, I agree with him, or I don't agree with him.
Well, I want to be modest. I want to allow others to assess us. But I know that I have a wonderful team, that we've been working like a family. And the few things that we have put on the table is as a result of the robust discussions that we have at ESCO. Some of them are that, well, early in our regime, we decided to conduct a research. That research has been done, and that research gave us the necessary impetus to say that we are still relevant in the industry. It was conducted by JOPO. That's one of the things that we have done. I have said we have also developed our SOP. It has made it easy for us now to confront or to send to APCOM, now that APCOM has asked for it. We are introducing a new red card in the industry. The red card that we have is obsolete, and we are bringing some a realistic red card now, because we also feel that the more the merrier. If we have more advertisers coming on our platforms, the better for us. And of course, we have introduced this Legend Award, and we feel that our relationship with our relevant stakeholders is also getting better. So we are going, maybe at the end of the tenure, somebody will then judge us and see how we have done. But I think that I have a wonderful team, and that is what has given us the right atmosphere to do all that we are doing.
Aside from the togetherness that it has brought to members, what other landmarks would you say you have achieved as the president of OAN?
Well, I still have about 1 year. The fact that we are more united, to my mind, is a major one. The fact that we have been able to tell the industry that we are relevant through the research that we conducted is a major one.
And why would you say OAN has been quiet as regards its popular awards, the poster awards? And is there going to be a likelihood of us hearing more about that award?
The poster award?
Poster awards, yes.
Yeah, I said we were supposed to have one this year, but the COVID did not allow us to do that. We are hoping, God willing, that between the first and second quarter next year we have our poster award. We'll talk about it. It's going to be repackaged. The founders of the Poster Award made it business-like. You know, you come, you do your business, you reward excellence, and you go. We have added fanfare to it. And we need to also look at it again. Secondly, our business has changed from the time that the Poster Award was initiated. Now we don't have posters as you used to have them. And so the award is also going to change a bit. But the committee is working hard, and by the end of first quarter, second quarter next year, we will be out.
And thank you very much, Mr. Ajufo, for the timeouts. Thank you very much for being our guest on Marketing Edge on TV. And that's it on Marketing Edge on TV. Well, we have been speaking with Emmanuel Ajufo on Industry Conversation, and he is the president of Outdoor Advertisers Association of Nigeria, OAN, and of course he's also the chief executive officer of Opportunity to See Limited, located in Lagos.
It's insightful, it's exciting, it's enriching. It's Marketing Edge on TV, a half-hour TV show on the business of brand management and the management of brand business. Marketing Edge on TV is a potpourri of juicy and exclusive industry news on brands, advertising, media, PR, brand and focus, industry conversation, and the entire gamut of integrated marketing communications business. It's a business show with glamour and grandeur. We serve you hot and sizzling with all ingredients in the mix. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
And that has been our package for this week on Marketing Edge on TV. Be sure to join us again when we bring you another package of brand news, brand in focus, and industry conversation. My name is Dele Agadumo. Happy New Year to you in advance.